All right, so there was a reason that we did so much sine and cosine earlier, and that's because you need sine and cosine to do the other ones. So we're going to evaluate the other trig functions now. Starting off, we're going to do secant of 3 pi over 4. All right, well, secant is just the reciprocal of cosine. So the way that we're going to do this is we're just going to answer the question for cosine. So I'm going to answer cosine of 3 pi over 4. And then I'm just going to flip that answer. All right, the reciprocal of that answer is going to be secant. All right, so 3 pi over 4 is in my second quadrant, and cosine is negative in the second quadrant. I remember cosine's the x values, and the x values are negative over there. That's the special angle. That's just the root 2 over 2, but flipped over here. So root 2 over 2 would be the original. That'd be the regular cosine. But for secant, it's going to be 2 over root 2. All right, that may be the answer that they're looking for, but we're going to rationalize the denominator here. We don't want to leave no square roots hanging out in the bottom. Multiply top and bottom by the square root of 2. All right, root 2 times root 2, that's going to give me a 2 in the bottom. And I get a 2 root 2 up top. My 2's are going to cancel. And so my final answer here is the square root of 2. Nice. So that was secant of 3 pi over 4. Let's do cosecant. What do you say? Cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do sine. I'll do it over here, I guess. I'm going to do sine of negative 4 pi over 3. So if I wanted to, I could make this angle positive by adding a 2 pi to it. I could take negative 4 pi over 3 and add 2 pi to it, which is 6 pi over 3. That's going to tell me where I'm at on my unit circle, actually. What's that going to give me? 2 pi. That's going to give me negative 4 plus 6 is 2. So I know I'm actually going to be at 2 pi over 3. All right, that's where I'm at. That's one way you could do it. The other way to think about negative 4 pi over 3 is just go clockwise. Yeah. All right. This is a full pi. That's a 3 pi over 3. And then you want to go one more pi over 3, which is like 60 degrees. You wind up in the same spot. Nice. So we're talking about sine of 2 pi over 3. I just want to know the y value in that position. Sine is positive in quadrant 2. So the y value of that point, right, it's going to be like the y value. It's going to be like the sine of 60. So that's root 3 over 2. Root 3 over 2. Right, that's equal to sine root 3 over 2. But for cosecant, I'm just going to flip that. So it's 2 over root 3. And then I got to rationalize the denominator. So root 3, I get a 2 root 3 up top. And then in the bottom, root 3 times root 3 is just 3. Okay, that'd be my answer there.